talked about Rick Rubin. I talked about the 808. I talked about the chakras. When I talked about Rick Rubin, I talked about the 808.
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of.
I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
Well, being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though?
It's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash?
I talk about the chakras.
Who's Dame Dash? See, that's ridiculous. Not that. Not just that, but that's ridiculous. That's something to object to. That's something that you wouldn't wait for. The media wouldn't allow you. They wouldn't allot you the opportunity to object to something like that, because that's a necessity to object to. They give you other things to object to and veer your mind a different way, where you veer off to the point where everything else that is significant for the moment is. That was ridiculous, and that's honestly infuriating to certain people that actually have a dog in the fight, and when it comes to psychological warfare, that is real pertinent these days. He didn't even bother to debrief that because it's not necessary, and nobody is gonna object to that. Jewish people are so powerful. He's one of the spokesmen. So for him to not have, for them to, that's like a question that is the inevitable. So for you guys not to even have anything like a pre put together, like a pre-response to that is the highest level of carelessness. You didn't. I didn't expect you to be able to debrief that immediately, because that was loaded on you quickly. But you didn't even try to come up with something that's even generic or something like that, like the most basic type of response to that. You didn't even attempt that, and then in that you also deflected. And within the same content, within the same context, you actually deflected as well. So that just shows you how far down we've become, to the point of a permanent underclass where we're not a threat at all, where anything like that could be publicized and it's not objected to. That is the most ridiculous thing, that he would stumble over a question like that, and nobody actually cares about anything like that. That speaks to the fact that they need the people that are psychologically not prepared, that don't have a dog in this psychological warfare fight. They need those type of people to continue to listen to rap and indulge in it as deep as to be a replica for it, instead of just listen to it like somebody that was psychologically inclined, or somebody that was more in tune with their subconscious, that can actually listen to things like that and not affect the pertinent parts of their life. It not affect the achievement that is destined for them. You know what I'm saying? That's just ridiculous. And that's the it defines, it debriefs, honestly. It helps me debrief, and it defines the fact that this is the final segment of slavery that was always going to last. This is the part this was the soul of the chains and the actual physical slavery that took place, that was more bold and obvious. This is the soul of that was going to last as long as a human soul. And that this shows you that. This shows you that. And it's not at the forefront where it's physically visible like a human body. It's not visible. It's not visible as the soul is not visible. It's actually something where you would have to have a psychological defense, where you would have to have a subconscious barrier there for things like that, to protect yourself and defend yourself as well. That's ridiculous.